The most beautiful gift that you can offer the world is a gift of life. To be the creator of a new life. You are doing that when you plant the seed for a tree, when you plant the sapling of a flower. You are the gardener, you are the creator, you are the sustainer. You offer the world a new creation. You offer the world something not only beautiful and truthful, but also very useful. In the same way, a gardener offers a sapling of a tree, of a flower. You, the soul, are now offering the sapling of a new consciousness. You have planted the seed of a new consciousness, new vision, new attitude, new personality. And they are all of the highest quality. So your offering to the world is of the highest value. It is not only of benefit for you, but also it will benefit the whole world. What is it, this sapling that you offer to the world? It is a seed of the consciousness of being a soul. You understood now that you are a soul, and you have to put it into practice. Understanding is the first step. Practicing is a second step. Being and becoming it and use it on a daily basis as often as possible, this will make the transformation stable. To plant the seed of soul consciousness means to be aware every moment, whatever you are thinking, whatever you are speaking or doing, being aware of who is the one who is executing now the action, who is the one who is creating the thought. I, the soul, the eternal being of light, am using this body as an instrument, and I, the soul, am separate from the body. I'm not identifying myself with a body, with a name, with a role, but I become aware that I am of an eternal nature. I am of a divine nature. I'm the child of God. And I, the soul, am here for a temporary period of time, using this human costume, and I can now be truthful, meaning I know the truth, I express the truth, and inspire others to live in a truthful way. So the seed of soul consciousness has been planted, but to offer the sapling of a new creation, to offer it to the world, it takes experience in order to make it real. in order to make it grow, to make it visible. Soul consciousness is a seed, and experience is the process that enables the sapling to grow. To experience soul consciousness, to become the one who is using all the resources, internal and external resources, to experience my virtues, to use my capabilities and my powers for a good task. So to experience the quality of peace in my everyday interactions. I, the soul, have a nature of peace which I can maintain in every moment. Peace will be observed in my interactions, and peace is observed, first of all, in the way I drive this vehicle. The body is my vehicle, the vehicle of the soul. And when I experience peace, then the body feels peaceful. My movements feel peaceful. My words are filled with peace. And I, the soul, am resting in the comfort of a peaceful eternal home. My thoughts are very few, and I only have peaceful thoughts. So I become an embodiment of the experience of peace. There is a destination of being always peaceful. And that is also the method. The method to become always peaceful is to be peaceful now. I am peaceful now, and I am peaceful in the next minute, and the next minute, and the next minute. And I use the resources of the mind to remain peaceful, to pay attention to peace. Then there is an experience of truth, realizing that everything I see with the eyes is part of a very sophisticated play. It is so sophisticated that it deceives the intellect. In the past, I believed this is real. This is something that I should be concerned with. However, with a spiritual knowledge, when I understand the truth and I experience the truth, then my experience is that right now, here, this is a play. It is a story. It can be compared with a film. And in that film, I, the soul, am watching a character. There is a role of a lady who sits and speaks. And there is another lady who sits and listens. And that are two characters in a film that I, the soul, am watching now. And that is the truth. The truth is that this whole physical world is part of a story. And in that story now, on that stage, two ladies are having an exchange, and I, the soul, am very detached from that. I'm not that lady, and I'm not that temporary role, that temporary name, that temporary occupation. I'm an eternal being of light. and I belong to an eternal home of light. And this is a truth. When I experience a truth, then that sapling is growing. The seed of soul consciousness is changing into a firm sapling of a tree. I am creating my own fortune. I am creating a tree which will give me fruits, the fruits of constant peace, constant happiness, constant loveliness. And I have to create that tree by paying attention to the truth, by experiencing it. And then I experience the loveliness of my nature. You, the soul, you are a wonder. You are the biggest wonder of this world, of this universe. You are wonderful. You are blissful. You are loveful. And you can appreciate yourself and everyone else. When you appreciate your nature, when you appreciate peace and truth, you create that vibrations of loveliness. Everyone is lovely. I am also lovely. You are also lovely. God is lovely. Nature is lovely. And you vibrate loveliness. And you are in the experience of loveliness, appreciation, gratitude, loveliness, and you give that. Loveliness is a water that is giving life to your tree, to your small sapling. It will get that water of life with love. You need to water it all the time. You need to water it many times a day. And the water is a loveliness that you perceive and you experience in your nature. When you experience you are terrible, you are not worthy, you are not good enough, that is like drying the grounds of this tree. It will wilt. It will become dry and wilt and it will die. If you continue telling yourself only negative thoughts, experiencing negative emotions, the little sapling will wilt and it will die without the water of love. So, what do you want to become today? Do you want to become a beautiful, flourishing, nurturing tree full of fruits and birds and life? Then you have to start with a seed of soul consciousness and you continue with the experience of the eternal peace, the experience of the truth of who you are and what is your relationship with this story of life, the experience of your loveliness, and of course the experience of bliss and happiness. Bliss is the nature of the soul. You cannot find it in the outer world, on the beach, in the forest, on the peak of a mountain. You cannot find it in relationships. You cannot find it in indulgence, in food, in drink, in music. It is none of that. Bliss is the eternal nature of the soul, which you find in a blissful mind. And that blissful mind is experienced when you are aware of the presence of God. You, the soul, are now aware of yourself, and in that awareness you invite the presence of God. You invite the presence of the Supreme Soul. You and the Supreme Soul are the best companions, best friends. He plays the part of a perfect mother, perfect father. He plays the part of the teacher, of the guide. You become best friends. You become best companions. And that is where all the happiness is. Happiness of the highest relationship. You have all relationships with the Supreme Soul. He is a lover. He is a beloved. He is a child, the sister, the brother, the lawyer, the doctor, everything, any relationship, you name it, the Supreme Soul will play the part for that relationship. And that makes your mind very, very happy. That makes your mind full of bliss. So experience today everything that is within you, the soul. In soul consciousness, emerge the leaves of these experiences. One leaf of peace, one leaf of loveliness, one leaf of selflessness, one leaf of generosity. Emerge all these qualities from within, experience them, give them as a gift to the world, make it stable for you and for others that this is possible. It is possible today, and it will be possible constantly.